Alright, hey, I'm recording, okay? Are we recording?
I'm not recording.
You're not recording?
No.
Do you know what recording is?
You.
Me. Okay. Hey guys, Ray Pettis, username Ray Pettis from hitRECord. Been a hit recorder since 2009. Wanted to give a testimonial, riff a little bit about future technology as far as how it affects uh, children's sense of wonder and discovery. I was just thinking the other day about how, well, I was actually watching my child. She had a little toy that was like a little candy bottle, and it had a fan on the top, and she pressed the button and the little fan just spins, and she was, sticking her finger in it and messing with it intently, and I was thinking that's how kids uh, learn things. We'll even take it back to the famous story of Michael Dell, the computer guy. He got a computer and then broke it open and looked at all the parts and saw that different pieces came from different manufacturers, so he thought he could order it himself and build supercomputers. Naturally, we want to dissect things and figure out how they work. So, as children from the past may have figured out how to, put a rubber band and a clothespin and a stick together to make a little rubber band gun, and then figure out how that works. Uh, the kids today are actually being given these really highly technologically advanced um, utilities, and we're calling them toys. These little toy guns that you press a button and it makes a laser sound. Back when I was a kid, you would pull a trigger on a toy gun, and you could hear kind of the repeater thing where it pulled a rubber band and it spun something that went that tried to sound like a repeater. Now it's just an electronic trigger that presses a button and electronically plays a recorded sound. And then there's the fan I was talking about with her. She presses a button and it turns a motor, which makes that turn around. And so it goes from mechanical to electronic, and I wonder how much can a child discover from opening up one of these, other than, you know, than wanting to grow up and study it and learn how it works. If a child opens up a tablet and says, man, I want to know what all this stuff is, maybe they can Google it, or choose that as a path in school to try to become an electrical engineer or a computer technician. Uh, but it's not like opening up a plastic toy and seeing the mechanical parts and being able to logically piece together why pulling the trigger does what it does. I think that element is missing. There's a disconnect there because now a child opens something up and it's just microchips and motherboards, and if they don't have the understanding of, and I think I got a piece of it because I was born in the late 70s, so I lived through the 80s. I saw VCRs and Walkmans and microwaves and CDs and Laserdiscs. I saw this technology, you know, coming into our society and our civilization, and I never grasped how these things worked. I just accepted them as things that had a function. I'll go back as far as vinyl. I still don't know the technology behind record players. Uh, I don't know the technology behind tape, magnetic tape, cassette tapes, 8 tracks, reel to reel. I don't know the technology behind compact discs, laser discs, or DVDs. I don't understand even the basic concept of how a recorded voice or picture can be stored in a device digitally and then reproduced on a screen. Can't even begin to understand how internet signals can transport this image through the air. Like, I'm not connected to a wire. This is Wi-Fi on a little laptop. Like, that just boggles my mind. It blows my mind. So there's no understanding there. There's a lapse between function and how it functions. And future technology might create a bunch of stupid people like me that I don't really understand why this works or how it works, but I use it every day and I don't question it and I don't even try to figure it out or try to understand it. Peace.